In 1975, Ray Dalio founded Bridgewater Associates in his New York apartment. It is now the world's largest hedge fund, managing $150 billion. He reportedly took home nearly $4 billion in a single year. Ray Dalio is now sharing his philosophical view of the world. He released this YouTube video last fall. It now has nearly 800,000 views.
Well, it's in 30 minutes, a description of how I believe the economic machine works. In other words, I believe the economy works like a machine. I believe most things work like a machine. I'm a market participant. I'm a global macroeconomic investor. And so it's from, I think, a very practical perspective.
When you buy a beer from a bartender with cash, the transaction is settled immediately. But when you buy a beer with credit, it's like starting a bar tab.
Some would say the following. If I had made billions of dollars because I had a unique understanding of the way the economy works, I'm going to keep it to myself.
Well, that's why I say when I'm 64 years old, I'm at a stage of my life where I think this is valuable. I think that people take 30 minutes, watch it, and understand it.
It's just that simple.
Dalio has been studying the macroeconomy for over 40 years.
The president talks a lot about income inequality. What's your take on income inequality?
I think it's mostly a function of technology in a global workplace. In other words, technology is having an effect on that productivity means that you don't need people the same way that you did before. And it'll be a big issue. It'll be a much bigger issue going forward.
The firm runs on Dalio's distinct set of principles, which encourages radical transparency and to challenge one's own beliefs.
What we do is we step back and we get to basically the fundamentals of how people think differently, what people are good or bad at, what they're like. We get at what they're like, and then what to do about that. It's like going into an intellectual Navy SEALs. That's what the experience is like. And the key question is, can you get over your ego barrier? It's painful. There's a mental pain like a physical pain in the Navy SEALs. Can you get over the ego barrier? Can you just find out what's true? Right?
Yes. Okay. But I mean, you said you have to leave your ego outside.
Yeah, it's only attached.
You got to leave your ego outside. Yet, is there not within you this huge ego? This ego.
No.
Wait. Let me hear this. Ego because you want to be the biggest and
No.
the best hedge fund. Wait a minute. Let me hear
Okay,
it. You don't want to be the biggest and best hedge fund. You want to say, I have defined the economic machine, which is the way the economies of the world work. I'm laying it out for you. This is the way it works, not that.
Is that ego?
I'm asking. Why isn't that ego?
Well, I think it could be motivated, people could think that they're motivated by ego.
Is it altruism?
It's altruism.
Is it really?
Okay, so yeah, listen, yes. So only you could decide, okay?
Yeah.
So, because somebody in my position could say, okay, no. But I'm saying that I'm 64 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to have fears of things that are being open. Fears of, in other words, I'm not going to let a fear stand in the way of something that I believe is valuable.
With the enormous success you've had, what do you want?
I just want to evolve. Everything is just personal evolution. And what happens is, I think the natural order of things is that you have these different challenges. And then you accomplish those challenges and then evolve. And so I've had a wonderful family, wonderful friends, and I've been places and I've learned a lot, and I still have a voracious appetite.
He's a very interesting man, but the way he does his business, demanding transparency, demanding you defend your point of view, and he believes, and a lot of other people believe, that it's part of why he's been so successful. Others go there and they don't last very long because they can't stand that thing, as many people who go through the Navy SEALs thing don't.
Right. Listen, I now want to go see his YouTube video.
Yes.
Yep. A lot of people are taking notes.
I know.